down the back. Inhale, and exhale, we lower down. 2 more times, noticing a little bit more engagement through the back body as we ripple up here. Strong glutes, strong thighs. Exhale to lower down. This time coming up, inhale, you might lift those hands up, see how strong that back is feeling. You might feel good enough to lift, float the legs up, finding yourself in a brief locust here, nice and long, and then lowering down, exhale. Letting that go, we'll tuck the toes. You can always use the knees, we've been practicing already, so hug the elbows in, knees are on the mat. Let's press ourselves up into our kind of modified plank. So pressing up, inhale, and then you can lift the knees, press yourself back. We'll come into our first downward facing dog here. So pedaling out the legs if you need, bending deep into one knee and then the other. You can shake the head out, maybe nodding no and then yes. You want to have the gaze in between those legs. So head is heavy, back of the neck is long, and then the shoulders, we want to separate them. So thinking outer arm bones spin down, create some space for that neck. Notice if the shoulders are creeping up to the ears, can you draw them away? We're long in the spine, maybe a slight bend in the knees here to start, opening up through the back of the legs. Beautiful. And from here, let's walk the hands back towards the feet. So maybe a deeper bend in the knees as you kind of press yourself back to the back of the mat. We'll come to our forward fold here. So maybe a really deep bend in the knees as you rest the chest in on the thighs, maybe gripping opposite elbows and just hanging. And then you can slowly maybe start to straighten through the legs, making sure the weight is kind of in the heels as you press those thighs towards the back wall. Maybe swaying a little bit here, making sure that spine is nice and long. And then we'll release the hands and then slowly we'll roll our way up. So you're gonna inhale, taking your time, stacking one vertebrae over the next. Crown of the head will be the last thing to rise. And then you might walk the feet together, maybe feet hip distance. Let's lift up through the crown of the head, reaching fingertips for the earth. So find some nice height here. And then inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, we'll dive back down. Inhale, let's find our halfway lift. So coming up, hands to shins, shoulders slide down the back. Exhale, plant the palms, walk yourself back. We're coming into our plank. And then from here, again, you might come to that modified push-up. So lowering the knees, we're gonna, again, come down halfway, chaturanga push-up. Exhale, maybe press back up, modified push-up. And then we lower all the way down, maybe halfway down. We're coming into our back bend. So maybe it's that baby cobra. Again, thinking heart space forward as the toes reach back. We lower down as we exhale, tucking toes. We're gonna lift ourselves up. So again, you might use the knees. Maybe you're ready to knot. We hug the elbows in, press ourselves up, plank, and then downward facing dog. Nice. From here, again, let's go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet. So we're walking the hands back. We're trying not to shift ourselves side to side too much. We're in our forward fold at the back of the mat. From here, let's rise all the way to standing. So you can roll or maybe come up with that reverse swan dive. Palms touch at the top and then exhale, hands to the heart center. We'll reach out and up, being nice and long through the arms, through the side body. Exhale, diving down. Come up halfway, use the inhale. Exhale, plant the palms. We're traveling back, coming into our plank. Again, lowering the knees.